This morning, Donald Trump had an answer for that too. I think it's fake news, but if he did that, I guess we'll have to compare IQ tests, and I can tell you who is going to win.
The president went on, I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. Nope, no, absolutely not, Kimmel. I am the martyr. Okay. It was the bows that broke the internet, and then the bows that broke the man. The setup was vintage Donald Trump. Standing before a roaring crowd in Ohio, the former president decided to rewrite his own academic history. He leaned over the podium, sweat glistening under the arena lights, and shouted, "They say I'm not smart. But I went to the Wharton School of Finance, and not only did I go, I was top of my class. I was number one. The professors came to me for advice. The crowd cheered. The internet rolled its eyes. But in New York City, inside the Ed Sullivan Theater, Stephen Colbert wasn't rolling his eyes. He was digging through the archives. When The Late Show went on air that night, the energy was different. Colbert didn't do his usual little dance. He didn't high-five the front row. He walked straight to his desk, sat down, and placed a heavy leather-bound book in front of him. "Welcome back, everybody," Colbert said, his voice unusually low. "You know, the president was in Ohio yesterday, and he told us something amazing. He told us he was the valedictorian of Wharton. He said he was number one." Colbert paused, looking at the camera with a predatory grin.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings." Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go yourself.
Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go yourself." Now that's a bold claim because usually when you're number one, they write your name down somewhere. Like, I don't know, the commencement program. He tapped the leather book. "So we called the University of Pennsylvania archives, and guess what? They have a copy." The audience went deadly silent. You could hear a pin drop. Colbert opened the book with the care of a magician revealing the prestige. "Here is the list of students who graduated summa cum laude, highest honors," Colbert said, running his finger down the page. "Nope. No, Trump. Here is magna cum laude. High honors," he continued, flipping a page. "Nope. Still looking. Here is cum laude. Honors. There are 56 names on this list." Colbert peered closely at the page. "I see a Thompson. I see a Turner. But strangely, no Trump." Then Colbert looked up, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "But don't worry, folks. We didn't stop there. We found the official class ranking." He pulled a loose yellowed sheet of paper from the back of the book. The camera zoomed in tight. "Donald Trump claimed he was number one," Colbert said, his voice rising. "But according to this, out of a graduating class of 366 students, Donald Trump ranked." Collar paused for a brutal 4 seconds. Number 364. The audience didn't just laugh, they roared. It was a sound of shock and hilarity crashing together. Colbert held up the paper. 364? He shouted over the noise. 2 people did worse than him, and one of them dropped out in junior year. The studio was shaking, but Colbert wasn't done. He adjusted his glasses. "There's a footnote here from his economics professor, Dr. Kelly. Let's see what the genius was noted for." Colbert squinted at the text. It says, "Donald sits in the front row, not to learn, but because he believes the lighting is better for his hair." The laughter turned into a standing ovation. Colbert closed the book with a heavy thud. "Mr. Trump," Colbert said, staring into the lens, "you weren't top of the class. You weren't even the top of the bottom. You were the guy the curve was invented for." He tossed the book aside. Class dismissed. The clip went viral instantly. The number one claim had been debunked not by a pundit, but by a librarian. Trump had bragged about a crown he never wore, and Colbert had just shown the world the dunce cap he was actually wearing. The roar of the audience was the sound of a myth finally crumbling under the weight of a GPA.